And with computer he make the temple. And what will be beautiful, that he can make. And it is very good idea. Yes.
One question. He wants to know, because now within ISKCON there are many problems and we have some experience there. So Kundali Dasa, he wrote that many sannyasis within ISKCON, they created a gap between themselves and the rest of the devotees, that they are behaving like a part of the kingdom family, and they do not allow any criticism, nothing, no response. They just maintain their very high position like this. And Kundali Dasa wrote that real sadhu is above all a human being. So Rasya wants to know, what does that mean for the devotee to be really human? How does it look like?
Humble.
Real sadhu. What means a real sadhu, Maharaj? Yeah. Actually, what is the question? What means? Which qualities have a real sadhu? Must be have some qualities. And ISKCON, behavior. And ISKCON, they are living separate from the devotees. They are guru, and he wants to know.
It's hard to approach this.
Yes,
it's hard to approach them.
And they are like, you always feel
they make a wall.
Someone above.
They are
in the sky or something.
In Czech, Prabhupada.
They demanding respect.
Is there any Czech sannyasis?
Between
no Czech anymore.
American sannyasis?
Yeah, German also.
I cannot comment to it for any one particular person. But I can say, if you have seen Srila Swami Maharaj, Srila Guru Maharaj's video, and which way they are living, also I can say my lifestyle also you are seeing in front of you. I am not claiming I am sadhu, no doubt, but I have some property as a prestige of sadhu, because I am not in I am by Guru Maharaj engaged in this position. Instrument. Installation by Guru Maharaj as an Acharya of his Sampradaya. But what behave I am doing, you can see with others. Then you can recognize, you have some idea, you read some books. And sadhu always will be simple-hearted and straight, but not will hit to others, not abuse to others. The 10 kinds of offense, they will avoid, always avoid the 10 kinds of offenses. This is the character, must be. But sometimes, in position of acharya, necessary to chastise someone, but that also will be very politely, not hitting way. Which way you will do good for others, that will be your intention. That is the character of sadhu. If you cannot do good, you can come back. An example I am telling. Vaiṣṇava Prabhu was my good friend. But he wants to remove Pan Maharaj from the society. And several times he tried, by letter, by this, by that. But I stand in one point. He is disciple of Guru Maharaj and he is a sannyasi of Guru Maharaj. Then at least we will give some honor to him as a sannyasi. If cannot cooperate with him, but not to make any offense to him. And that point, I am still standing in that point. But Vaiṣṇava Prabhu, he thinking I am his very good friend, and that way he behaving with me. But lastly, when he have seen I am not behaving as he want, he left me. But I not left him. He can left me. I have some principle. One Maharaj is not giving so much money to me, and Vaiṣṇava not giving so much money to me or anything. Only it is my principle. Yeah, I shall give respect to Guru Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj has given him sannyas, etc. Then I shall give honor to him as a sannyasi. He is good or bad, what doing, I may not cooperate with him, may not associate with him, but not abuse him. That was only my prayer to Vaiṣṇava Prabhu. But still, I am with him, but he not maybe with me. This is very clear, my conception. I do not want to make offense to others. If they will do, they can do. That is their freedom. But I shall protect from Vaiṣṇava aparadha, myself and others also.
Gurudev, did you hear that Vaiṣṇava was laying in the hospital with a tumor in his head and he was terminal?
I heard.
Yeah, just before we came.
I heard that Prabhu, what's his name?
Jnanananda?
Huh?
Jnanananda?
Jnanananda. He told to. Huh? Huh? I pray to Krishna. Krishna will help him. And what can I say? And what can I do for him?
He wrote many books in the meantime, the last years.
You say, who is qualified to make book? Who is often doing offense to the Guru Vaiṣṇava? His book or anything,
Useless.
you cannot test it. And why? Because the milk is
Sour.
Touched by the serpent.
Sour.
Touched by the serpent.
if
Lean.
milk is very good for health, but
1 drop of lean.
if it is spoiled by Vaiṣṇava aparadha, you cannot consider as a good food. This is very clear thing. Who is making always Vaiṣṇava aparadha? Which way? He can write, he have brain, he can write many things. Who have brain, it is brain culture, it is not their life. And what's showing the life? Life showing not to marry your daughter, at least. And disciple is daughter. This is not...
Married for the third time and have many babies.
But disciple is daughter. You cannot marry your disciple. If you do wrong, what? Who will praise you? No one will praise you. Understand what I am telling? My English not very clear.
It's very clear. Very clear. Crystal clear.
Who have that type of senses, which way he will give Krishna consciousness. Maybe he is a good writer, maybe his book is very good book. in this world, good book, no lack of good book, so many good books in this world. And so many pandits in this world. In India, if you go, you will see big, big pandits. But we are not praising them.
Maharaj, I have to leave now. I'm going to London, actually.
Oh, acha, acha. Very good, Prabhu.
I'll meet you there again.
Yes, sure.
So I have to get ready.
And I am trying to make a program that if I shall not go to New York, I come earlier to London.
Yes.
You will get the news.
Yes.
I was very happy with Paragati Prabhu that he collected some very special person like you. Yes, yes. I heard.
He dragged me. he made sure that it got here.
And it was very fruitful. And we are all very happy with people. What can I say more?
I see.
Also one question. I have heard from your disciples a few times that Acharya Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he just gave the basics, that he didn't tell everything what is necessary for spiritual life. If you can comment on this, Swami Maharaj.
Actually, what Swami Maharaj given, that was very important for the Western world. And if they will practice that properly, gradually all knowledge will come to them. And all feelings of transcendental world, everything, perfect way will reveal. An association of perfect sadhu they will get. But it is not appropriate to say about him, but we can say this, he not given the Radha Krishna's pastimes, etc., etc., Sakhi, Manjari, etc., not told. But what necessary to know that in this stage is illusory stage. Here always our mind will go down, not will go up. The first take us to perfect plane, that is plane of dedication and service plane. That's called plane of dedication. How much dedication we have for Krishna, for Guru, if we will realize, we not will be satisfied with us, then first satisfaction will come, how much I am dedicated to Krishna. Plane of dedication, if we will establish our own self, everything will come to me. Because I am not dealing with dead matter. I am dealing with living entity, transcendental knowledge, living knowledge. Then why it not will come to me? I shall eat and your belly will be full. It is not truth. When I shall eat, my belly will be full, my satisfaction will come, everything will come to me automatically. I shall get strength. Then what Prabhupada given, that was sufficient. But more we know, it is a part, maybe 5% of that playful conjugal
Pastime.
Relationship?
Playful conjugal supreme personalities of Godhead. What we have got here knowledge, that may be 5%. But 5% means not Indian 5% or Western 5%. This is also so much. I cannot carry. If I want to carry, necessary to take a boat, that knowledge. Not ordinary thing. Why they are thinking this way? I heard this question also before. And you told about that ISKCON Guru, how much they have got. 5% that's also they not got. Otherwise, why they will think we are this, we are that, we are Brahma, we are Vishnu, we are Maheshwar. Why they will think it? Vaishnavism will give humility, give tolerance, give honor to others' quality. That is first lesson of the Vaishnavism.
The basis.
Basis. That is the basis. And thinking I am Vishnu, I am Brahma, I am Maheshwar.
I am a guru, I am this.
They can think. But thinking this type is not Vaishnava thinking. Anyway, Vaishnava always wants to do good for his own self and good for others. Mahaprabhu said, Bharat bhumite hoilo manusya janma jar, janma sarthak kori karo paro upakar. Do good for you and good for others. This is the
Basis.
the conception of Sriman Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu tolerated so much and many things. Only nonsense thing he cannot tolerate. And now whole nonsense thing come through some sampradaya. Then if Mahaprabhu will hear it, the Mahaprabhu will be happy or not. Yeah?
Maharaj, one thing I've seen that some people coming, maybe ISKCON or some, especially from their group, they have their own vision how things to be done in spiritual. They're not coming to take. They're coming already knowing what to be done. Why? This is not right approach.
No,
Why is this happening?
no. We will try to learn from a child.
Yes.
Position.
Our starting is very nice starting. From child to Brahma. In same class we are reading. We are reading with Brahma, reading with Maheshwar, Lord Shiva, reading or studying. Studying with Brahma, Lord Shiva, Narada, and also a little boy of Vaiṣṇava family.
Also,
This is our style of study.
Also they say, well, first I must chant pranama to Guru, then I must do this, then they do not depend on Guru Kripa. They think they know how to...
Only formality cannot give you spirituality.
Also happiness.
Very crazy, actually.
Formality. They are doing something that is good, and no one doing. Millions of people in India, maybe 10 million now. Now 10 billion. Now 100 crore people in India. How many practicing Krishna consciousness? And all over the world now 400, maybe 500 thousand, no?
Billion.
Crore.
Crore.
5 crore. 300 crore, 500 crore.
I think 600 million in India.
More.
India, I know. India, 97 crore.
97?
Crore.
970 million.
What's the estimate? Oh, the world?
World is maybe 500-600.
4 to 5 billion.
But how many practicing Krishna consciousness? Very few.
1, 2.
But it's called doing something. But when doing wrong, we are unhappy. But when there is right man also, many right men, they are doing right. And we are honoring them.
Maharaj, there's one question. It's just because if Guru fell, like for instance, within a nation, some Guru fell, then he has 1,000 disciples. What those disciples will do?
And who will consider Guru is failure? Disciple?
No, when you see his activity going complete in a crazy way, Maharaj.
Which way you will consider your Guru fall down?
If he tells I'm Vishnu,
Yes, that is. Then you will be frustrated.
You see
And
my
will
forearms.
Yes, and that time we'll go to qualified Vaiṣṇava and try to gain some knowledge from him. And who is not envious. Qualified Vaiṣṇava means first quality of Vaishnavism, that is no enviousness. If he is envious, he will tell wrong always. Externally can tell right. You will see that is what he is telling, that is right. But intentionally he wants to catch your mind. The enviousness is very, very not, extremely bad quality, enviousness. And this Krishna consciousness, here is no place of enviousness. Nirmatsaranang satang. This is Srimad Bhagavad, second sloka. Dharma prajjita koita putra paramo nirmatsaranang satang. Nirmatsaranang. This is mentioned Vedavyas. Very heavily mentioned. The first you must be purified. Nirmatsar means without enviousness. Must be. If anyone have that quality, you must be avoid his association.
how will you recognize it?
That's because it's very difficult. And if I'm in England and I'm seeing devotees go to India to come to you, then I'm feeling some, I wish I was going. This is some
Actually, Krishna will help you first. Krishna will help you first, and second help will come from your
Common sense.
Common sense. Some you can understand.
Srila Maharaj, I would like to relate to the question of Prabhu here behind about this. Srila Prabhupada gave just the basis of Krishna consciousness. This was actually the answer to the devotees who used to come to Srila Maharaj that time in 80s. And they were getting a little proud. They thinking that they have everything, and now they don't need anybody else to follow. And Srila Maharaj told them that actually what Srila Prabhupada told you, it was only the basis. And on this, to tell them that they should not think that they have touched the whole, they are professors, they are finished professors now.
No, he didn't say what Prabhupada told them. He said, we should not think ourselves professors.
Yes, exactly. No, not that way. I mean that they were not ready professors. That was in connection to the other.
We should think ourselves students.
Exactly. That is some other.
Finished professors.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Meaning
that. Still we are student.
Yes.
That is very clear. I was there. Actually, what is necessary? First, necessary breathing capacity and air. Prabhupada given that. Now after breathing, we can try to repair our nose. Then we can enjoy with spiritual knowledge. But Prabhupada given foundation and basis. And make yourself steady in the foundation. Then you can proceed. And some of nonsense and cheaters around you and everywhere, they will try to misguide you. And you must be careful for that. Prabhupada said it is very good. But what given Prabhupada, you first practice it. Without offenses, 10 kinds of offense, you practice Harinam Sankirtan. Then you will think about Sri Rupa Manjari Pada. About, you can think Siddhar Maharaj. Why Prabhupada, all coming to him, but why he is going to Siddhar Maharaj? Every year, time to time, he is going to Siddhar Maharaj. And he wrote me many letters. I not kept that letters, few letters with me, maybe 3, 4. And he wrote to me, you asked Siddhar Maharaj for me this. You asked Siddhar Maharaj for me this. Then why he is asking? This consciousness, when will come to his disciple, disciple will give honor to Siddhar Maharaj easily. In front of Prabhupada, no problem to give that honor. Prabhupada himself telling that in his lecture, if you read minutely, what English? Attentively, the
in detail.
Details, that Guardian of Devotion or something, what published by Sudhir Goswami.
Yes.
You read it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, you will get clear knowledge. What is the relationship with Siddhar Maharaj and Prabhupada, and why Prabhupada told it. This all knowledge will come to you. not necessary to ask to others. This is very clear. But foolish and nonsense person not considering that way, and unfortunate they are, then they are not getting anything. Their progress report stop and cannot progress again.
Maharaj, he gave Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Rupa Deshamrita. So many. If there is something lacking, it is not on the teacher's side.
Yes.
I think.
Yes, yes.
Maybe on the student's side something is.
From my position and my situation, I can say I am fully satisfied with Srila Prabhupada. Not only satisfied, I am always feeling indebted. Yeah, Prabhupada.
I'm always trying to explain this point, that sometimes a teacher has to teach children like 1 + 1 is 2 and so on, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't know something more. The student shouldn't think that the teacher is able only to understand this part.
Yes, yes.
But we are not qualified to actually understand, so it gives this much.
Yeah. But who will criticize Prabhupada? He is not only foolish, he is offended. And I do not want to take his association. Really offended. Now, one thing if they will think, the whole world heard the name of Nitai Chaitanya, chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. What was desire of Mahaprabhu? What was desire of Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur? Not only that, what is the life's goal of all the Jiva souls? So who can give it? And what is his position?
I've only seen Srila Maharaj angry, really agitated on a couple of occasions. One of those occasions was when two of Swami Maharaj's they had been his disciples, they went to another guru.
Yes.
They came to see Srila Maharaj. And Srila Maharaj was very disturbed. You have left a bona fide Vaiṣṇava charge. Why you have done that? He was very disturbed.
They call it in the garbage of Saudya-ism. Garbage of Saudya-ism, they fall down. That too is very bad. You have got like this guru and you jump over the garbage of Saudya-ism.
We can do more.
I've read in commentaries of Prabhupada on Czайтанья Charitamrita, he's saying about some books of Goswamis. And as far as his descriptions of book he's giving, I forgot the name of the books, they're complicated, like maybe Sanatan Goswami and some Rupa Goswami books. There are some books describe very simple principle position of devotee, like Hari Bhakti Vilas and others. Are those books actually bona fide to publish for Western people? Not the Rasika books, just ordinary books. Can they be republished in English, or it is not necessarily?
Yes, can do.
Capacity? When we have the capacity, then we can do many things.
Actually, it is good. First we will try to publish Guru Maharaj's book.
Yes.
And I have 2-3 books maybe, I do not know. That's also a good book. And Sermons of the Guardian of Devotion. There is so many lectures of Guru Maharaj. This will give some life and direction of life.
Yes.
And other books, some part by part direction come through other book. But one book is very good, that is Jaiva Dharma. Another is Chaitanya Shikhamrita. That is whole conception of Mahaprabhu.
Do you think in the Math we can publish them sometimes in English?
If it is possible, then very good. But perfectly necessary to do translation.
From Bengali to English.
Bengali to English. Then Russian or other language.
We have some Bengali teachers in Russia. I know some professors. They are supposed to give me their phone. Can you use some professors? Or only
I have seen some professor also cannot understand everything necessary to consult with some expert. Then professor will do that. But professor have property to translate, no doubt. Devamai Didi, she can do some translation. But still, she have also some lack of
misunderstanding.
Deficiency, some knowledge, maybe. I have seen she is the heart. Bengali is very qualified Bengali. But in the English language, how much he can do, I do not know. But Bengali, unbelievable good. She is writing letter to me, time to time, and big letter, and her language very expressive. Like style of Guru Maharaj. And I am very happy with her Bengali. Devamai.
Yeah.
She will come to see me in London.
In London? In Soccer?
London, this time. She has seen me.
No, last time.
After that, she gone to California, and there she will
meet also.
Met with me and ladies ashram. She is also participating with my ladies ashram.
She is also a very persuasive preacher.
Very good preacher.
When we were going to see that in SoCal, we went to see one day that university. We went on a tour of that university, and that professor who we were going to see, I was riding in the car with him, and Deva Moi also was in the car, and she was telling him about Gaudiya Math. Very, very good preacher.
Oh.
Extremely good.
She is very learned lady.
Yes.
And have you seen this one lady from Bulgaria? Your disciple?
Mm-hmm.
She presented books of Srila in Bulgarian.
Mm-hmm.
She's very... I do not know her very well, but she wants to translate something in Russian. And we must see what
she can do. If they are qualified, they can do, but I do not know them very well, how much they are qualified to translate. Translation is very heavy thing.
Yes.
Sanskrit to Bengali, I translated many, and I know what is difficulty. Difficulty meanings can come varieties of ways, but what is the real meanings coming from that, necessary to discover. Actually, mood of surrender will give some clue.
Proper realizations.
Huh?
Some realizations.
Yes, proper vision will come through mood of surrender. Knowledge is so wide maybe, but mood of surrender can give the life. Otherwise, Shankaracharya was so great. 8 years old boy, 16 years old boy, conquered whole India. Still Shankaracharya is highest position. But that Shankaracharya, when given some explanation of the Kopyasam mantram, Shruti mantram, Kopyasam Shruti, and like an unqualified child, he explained that Kopyasam Shruti. And Ramanujacharya, he given hammering to Shankaracharya. But Shankaracharya is not ordinary man. Shankaracharya like Lord Shiva, his knowledge. But the mood of devotion given the impression in the heart of Ramanujacharya. Shankaracharya said, the eyes of the Lord like monkey's backside, red. Yes. Monkey's backside in Vrindavan, monkey, you have seen their backside red?
Reddish color.
Reddish color.
Of the Lord's eyes.
And Lord's eyes like monkey's backside, reddish. Shankaracharya wrote. I read it. And Ramanujacharya crying to 12 years boy, Ramanuja. And he is crying. And his professor, Jadav Prakash, oh boy, you are crying? Yes, sir. When you are giving this explanation about the eyes of Lord, who not will cry? It is given Shankaracharya. Maybe he is Shankaracharya. But it is anyway not appropriate example. Then Jadav Prakash said to Ramanuj, can you give any explanation other than Shankaracharya? He told it is very easy. Everyone telling Lord's eyes like lotus petal of lotus, Lord's eyes. Everyone telling. Then why that meanings not will come within this mantra?
And then the same words, lotus and eye, monkey, neck, right?
Shankaracharya told, you do not know Sanskrit, this way told, I am telling, at least. Shankaracharya told, the kopi asan kopyasan. Kopi means monkey. Asan, where he is sitting. That is his backside. Then like monkey's backside, Lord's eyes is reddish.
Such a fancy.
And Ramanuj said, Kang pibatiti kopi. Kang means jalam. Jalam means water. Who is drinking water through the stand? He is lotus. Lotus taking water through that stem. And there he is sitting. Lotus sitting in the over the water and taking water. That is called Pibatiti Kopi, Tasya Asam. Over the water who is living and taking water through that.
Who is seated on the stem of the lotus.
Yes.
That is the lotus petal and lotus flower. That is also Kopyasan.
Kopyasan. That Kopyasan. And he told Kong means jalam, means water. Why you are not going this way? Why you are going to monkey? And Jadav Prakash was stunned to hear. The 12 years boy criticizing Shankaracharya this way, and it is truth. And this is very truthful. And he wants to kill him and arrange for killing Ramanujacharya. But Lakshmi Narayan both come and said that Acharya Ramanuja.
Such smart students.
Yeah. He wants to kill, otherwise Sampradaya will be disturbed by this boy. He is now 12 years old. When he will get 18 years, there he will be a great teenager. Then he will make mess like that.
But then he becomes disciple of Ramanuja.
Last time. He became disciple of Ramanuja.
Maharaj, in the Guru Parampara, I've seen the way it's shown, I think, in Swami Maharaj's Bhagavad Gita and also in Sri Govinda's Grace. It shows in some places with one acharya, then one or two others listed, and their name is in parentheses. For instance, Ishvar Puri, and then in parentheses, Nityananda and Advaita. And why that parenthesis is there? Can you say why the parentheses is?
Nityananda, Advaita, Ishvar Puri. They are three disciples of Madhavendra Puri. And from Ishvar Puri, Mahaprabhu taken Diksha. Then Nityananda and Advaita Prabhu, they are his Gurudeva's god brother. But they are like his disciples, always.
Like disciples of Ishvara Puri?
No.
Mahaprabhu.
Like Mahaprabhu's disciples?
They know Mahaprabhu is Lord.
Yes.
Then they are behaving with Mahaprabhu like this. Nityananda Prabhu and Advaita Prabhu. But okay, Prabhu.
So they have to reach the bus.
Yes, and I also will go for bathing, etc. Jai Vaiṣṇava Srila Govinda Maharaj ki
Jai. Srila Govinda